Hi, I'm Brigit, founder of Biddy Tarot, and this is the monthly tarot forecast for the month of February 2016. Okay, so we're going to have a look at our blessings, our challenges, and the recommended course of action for the month ahead. Let's begin with the blessings. And we've got the Nine of Wands here. Okay, so you can see this guy here, he looks pretty worn out, he's bandaged, he looks like he's had a pretty rough time, and he's looking over his shoulder, and behind him are these wands that kind of look a little bit threatening. Now, you might be wondering, why is this showing up as a blessing? Well, the Knight of Wands, in its more positive form, is about perseverance. And it being a 9 is the indication that you're very close to the end of this particular cycle. And so if you could just make it that one extra step, you reach the 10 and you can begin a new cycle. So it's kind of like this is a testing time for you. But your blessing is that you have the perseverance within you in order to overcome these challenging and testing times. So even though you might feel a little bit weary, exhausted, not quite yourself this month, just know that if you just keep plodding forward and persevering, you will get to the end, and then the new cycle will be able to begin, and that will be a lot better, trust me. So here are our challenges, and this time we've got the Sun reversed. Now again, this does indicate that perhaps this month isn't quite as fun as you wanted it to be. And February, right? So we've just had a holiday season. For us in the Southern Hemisphere, we've had summer, so we've been out in the sun a lot. And then typically by February, the kids are going back to school, you're back in a school routine, you're back at work, that kind of like fun sort of side of the holidays is starting to disappear and fade away. Now you have a choice, right? So you can decide, am I just going to get all down in the doldrums that I'm not on holiday anymore? Or am I just going to say, you know what? I'm just back into the routine. Let's just go with it. So that's really your challenge. Are you going to cope okay with, being out of the sun again? And perhaps there's a way that you can still have fun and play even though you're back in your normal routine. Okay, so let's check out the recommended course of action for February. And here I have the King of Swords reversed. Now, this king, he does have a tendency to be a little bit judgmental. And in the reverse position, he can indicate that you're being quite self-critical. So if you find yourself this month thinking like, oh, I didn't do that well enough, or I should be more this or less this, you need to stop yourself and say, hang on a second. Am I helping myself here with this kind of thought? Or am I actually putting myself down? And the bigger test is, would I feel comfortable saying what I'm saying to myself, saying that to someone else? Because I think sometimes we can be like our worst critic, and we can be so mean to ourselves with the stuff that we say in our head. So the King of Swords reversed is really just, questioning you and challenging you around how are you speaking to yourself? How are you judging yourself and assessing yourself? And if you find yourself being a little bit too critical, then ease up. That's probably what's also going to help you have a bit more fun and be able to turn this reverse sun into an upright sun where you are having a lot more fun. So let's have a look at it in summary. Little bit of a harder month this month, but you have it within you to persevere and to push on. And you are so close to completing this work so that you can begin a new cycle and a new beginning. Just keep plodding on. That's your blessing, would you believe it? Your blessing is perseverance. Come on, let's do it. Okay, and remember our challenges is, feeling a little bit blue, probably, the after holidays blues. And remember, it's your choice. You can choose to get all down in the doldrums, or you can choose to just accept you're back in the routine, and maybe there's some other ways that you can be like our little boy here on the horse and have a bit more fun. It's up to you. And with our reversed King of Swords, remember not to be so critical of yourself. Be kind to yourself, and that's going to help you manage, some of these after holiday blues a little bit better. So there you have it. Maybe not like the most glowing month of the year, but we do have our ups and downs. And remember that everything does move in cycles. So even though we have some rough months, we always have better months. And we kind of need those rough months in order to see a better month and go, yeah, that was a really good month compared to my other one. So there you have it. That's the monthly forecast for February. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.